Hello and welcome to the channel. President Buhari has commended Nigeria's presidential election, calling it the best ever. He went further to say that the election has been widely accepted by both the international and national community, and that the only persons contesting the credibility of the elections were those who lost. Let's get more of this. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. February 25th poll, Nigeria's best ever, says President. The presidency yesterday described the February 25th presidential and National Assembly elections as the biggest and most competitive in Nigeria's history. It marked a commendable progress on the nation's electioneering experience, the presidency said yesterday in a statement by Senior Special Assistant to President Buhari on Media and Publicity, Malam Garba Shehu, pointing out that the outcome of the elections had been widely praised locally and internationally. The presidency noted that no one had disputed the result of the elections except those who lost to the will of the majority in the process. The presidency was reacting to the published opinion of two former American ambassadors, Mark Green and Johnny Carson, who joined other foreign observers to monitor the elections on behalf of the National Democratic Institute and National Republican Institute (NDI) and IRR election observation missions. In the statement, the presidential spokesman said that by many standards, the election as conducted by the independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), following the precepts of the Electoral Act 2022, was a significant improvement on past elections, a development for which both the government and people of Nigeria deserve to be credited. The statement said some of the noticeable hitches experienced during the polls, including delays and technical issues, were normal with elections anywhere in the world. It therefore demanded that all friends of Nigeria should rather join Nigerians in making forward progress towards sustainable peace. The statement read, "The presidency thanks former ambassadors Mark Green and Johnny Carson, along with other foreign observers, for their concerns over the logistics of the recent general election in Nigeria and their work as observers on the National Democratic Institute and International Republican Institute election observation missions." It is worth setting the comments in context. No one has disputed the result of the election except the candidate that fell short. The biggest and the most competitive presidential election in the history of Nigeria has been won by one man, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The U.S. State Department congratulated President-elect Bola Tinubu of the governing All Progressives Congress (APC) and the people of Nigeria on the outcome of the competitive election. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was quick to congratulate the winner. So did many others in Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS) and the African Union. The statement further read, "Though it is true there were some delays and technical faults in the process that we can learn from, as is the case in any election the world over, the vote progressed and consolidated democracy in Nigeria. The integrity of the Electoral Act of 2022 was threatened. The bimodal voter accreditation system cut out ghost, unauthorized, or multiple votes to stem fraud. The election may not have been pluperfect, but due to the steps the government has taken, it is an improvement on previous polls. That achievement should not be overlooked. The next step is for the Election Commission to ensure transparency in collation." Adverse reactions as received from some quarters are themselves a part of the learning process for everyone. Elsewhere, the world had been treated to epic lies, obfuscation, jingoism, and hate, and told by global media to expect a different outcome. Nigerians shocked the world by refusing religious hatred and sectarian politics. All true friends of Nigeria should join the people in proceeding forward for sustainable peace. APC victory in the presidential election, underscored by the nationwide wave of support in the National Assembly results, is clear mandate for the party to retain power for another term of 4 years. This election is an improvement on past elections, and due credit should be given to the government and people of this country. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. In related developments, The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, has dismissed allegations that he had launched a fresh plot against the president-elect, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A media platform had earlier reported that 500 million naira windfall was mobilized through high-level CBN agents in Lagos State. The report added that the money was described as Oga's own contribution to the takeover Lagos from Tinubu's influence now that he has become the president-elect and will be relocating to Abuja. Meanwhile, in a statement on Monday signed by the bank's acting director corporate communications, Isa Abdul Mumin, titled Emefiele launches fresh plot against President-elect Tinubu. The CBN also denied the allegation in the report that he made a certain amount of money available to the gubernatorial candidate of Labour Party in Lagos State, Gbadebo Rhodes Vivo. The statement read, "The attention of the CBN has been drawn to a story published in the Nation newspaper of Monday, March 13, 2023 edition, alleging that the governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, has launched a fresh plot against the president-elect. The aforementioned story went further to allege that the governor has made a certain amount of money available to a political aspirant ahead of March 18, 2023 governorship poll. We wish to inform members of the public that this story is completely false and malicious, as the governor does not know and has never met or even spoken with Mr. Gbadebo Rhodes Vivo, either in person or through proxy." Describing the report as fake, the statement added, "We wish to reiterate that the CBN governor does not take part in politics and therefore urge anyone with contrary information to prove the CBN governor wrong should provide such facts. As such, the governor and team at the CBN should be allowed to focus on their assigned job with a view to achieving statutory mandates of the bank." Also, in other APC news, Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State on Monday condemned the calls for the resignation of the national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, describing the call as unfair and unnecessary. Sule, who made the condemnation at a meeting with former aspirants of the APC from across the state at the government house, described the move as untimely, rude and unnecessary, especially at a time the party is still in the middle of an election. At a time we are recording successes in the ongoing general elections, we saw in the news media that some people are calling for the resignation of the national chairman, and we condemn that call, especially at a time like this. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.